Before I start this video, it was too difficult to make a simple compact but will include this sentence because the article's length is too long, so today's video may not make sense and be ridiculous. This article basically focuses on controversies and ideological strife surrounding US lexicography and overall language uses. There's 9 main topics in the article. First of all, language is an ever-changing system that is shaped by its user. It is essential to acknowledge that language is not static but rather a living entity influenced by its user. Second, prescriptive grammar rule and linguistic elitism are subject of debate. The prescriptive approach to grammar, in which specific usage rules are deemed correct or proper and enforced by linguistic authorities. Third, language usage is a reflection of larger social and political structures. Language can serve as a means of social control and influence, with those in positions of power determining what is deemed acceptable. Fourth, when deciding what constitutes correct or proper language, power dynamics are at play. As a strategy of establishing dominance or excluding others, certain institutions or groups force their preferred language on others. Fifth, language rules and conventions can be used to assert control and reinforce privilege. Language norms can be used to uphold social hierarchy and provide some groups advantage. 6. Conflicts over language have broader political and democratic implications. Language is a battleground where power dynamics are negotiated, and the fight for linguistic freedom mirrors the fight for political freedom. 7. Individual creativity and expression require a linguistic environment that is inclusive and diverse. The article promotes accepting linguistic variety and giving room for personal expression in language use. 8. The essay encourages questioning and challenging linguistic norms. The author urges readers to critically examine language law and conventions, probing their origins, bias, and impact. He promotes an open mindset that is willing to challenge established norms to foster a more inclusive linguistic landscape. Finally, his essay advocates for a democratic approach to language that values individual voice. They also argued for a democratic view of language that recognized and appreciated individual voice, rather than relying solely on prescriptive rules imposed by authorities. Language should be a means of personal expansion and communication, rather than a tool for control and exclusion.